Hello everyone, Shrikar here, and today we'll be talking about a new AI automation tool called Gumloop. What can Gumloop do? Gumloop allows you to create workflow using a simple drag and drop interface and allowing you to automate the repetitive tasks without even writing a single line of code. It integrates seamlessly with AI tools like Claude and ChatGPT to extract, process, and manipulate data for enhanced productivity. It also allows you to connect with other platforms like Google Sheets, Slack, and other. Gumloop also provides multiple other platform integrations, making your workflows powerful and versatile. Let's walk through a practical example where Gumloop is used to scrape contact information from a website and extracts the information and then allows you to generate a cold email for selling your AI services. So let's see. So, for example, this is the website we are going to scrape. It has a bunch of like usernames, like the contractor names, along with their website name and an email ID. So the goal here is, can we use Gumloop to essentially like scrape this information and then create a personalized cold email for every contractor, including some summary from the websites they have. So let's see how we can build the workflow in the Gumloop. To begin with, we have what we call as a scraper node. So the scraper node, you can think of it takes as a single URL and allows you to like pull information from there. And then the next step would be to pass that information to the extract data. So this is where essentially what we do is we kind of like tell the LLMs in this case to extract the information from the crawl data or the scraped data from the first website, and we are also telling that essentially we can even extract the list. For this particular example, I'm just going to extract one username, email address, and the website from there to just to validate the workflow. Next, once we have the URL of the particular website information, for example, in this case it was like abm.com, we can scrape the abm website and then use that information to like uh, generate or create more specific emails. So the next step in this case is, once you have the information passed along to the website scraper node, which essentially is just like a crawler or a scraper, takes the website domain and then crawls that information. Next, what we do is we kind of like combine the text in a given format. For example, in this case, I'm telling the name which we extracted from the HVAC contractor list. In this case, it was Bruce. We use that information. And then also the company details. The company details is essentially whatever the information is available on abm.com. We kind of like pull that information and use that to like fine tune the email. So the next step in this case is, once we have combined the data, we use a specific type of node called Ask AI. So in this case, what you're telling is, you're kind of like telling the AI behind the scenes. Essentially, it's just like LLM. For example, if you just click on this button here, it'll tell you like what information they are using. In this case, it's using a Claude 3 Haiku. If you want, you can change it to GPT-4 Mini, or you can even use it to like say uh, Claude probably is here. Yeah, Claude's on it. You can use that, cache the response, and whatever you want to do. So this is essentially the plain old prompting. Here I'm going to use like a few short prompting. I'm providing like the context about the what the email should be, and then I'm also giving some samples, providing like how the email should look like. And essentially, like if you run this workflow right now, you can see the flow has started. In this case, it started with like web scraping. That's the first one. Then it extracted the data, which is going to this step here. Then it also, next step is essentially like scraping the URL. Then it goes to the combine step, and then essentially it's kind of like providing you the output here. It mentions here like, hi Greg, I noticed that abm has like been delivering exceptional HVAC solutions, blah blah blah. AI can streamline your operations by automating maintenance and scheduling, dispatch, predicting equipment failures. Maybe this is a bit extreme, but you can kind of like decide on what angle you want to take. And once we have this email, we can even directly plug it into Google email or Gmail Center, and then kind of like push the email from there. Yeah, so it's kind of like interesting, like what kind of like workflows you can build with Gumloop. I'm like super excited to give more or explore more options in what kind of like automation we can build. So if you have any use cases that you think you want to like let me try or build a workflow for that, please let me know. Thank you.